Hey guys, welcome back to FIFA 23 Brighton career mode, and here we are everybody. This is going to be the last ever episode of the Brighton career mode. I know it's sad because it feels like this series has been going on forever. Yeah, I mean, of course you guys can feel that because I posted this series back in September when the game first officially launched back in September 30th, 2022, and it took me around more than 9 months to complete this. I mean, it's way long overdue. I mean, I could never imagine myself taking this long to finish a series like this. Particularly, this series has been probably one of the most memorable one, of course, with the signings that we made, with the journey that we have been through. This is probably one of the best series I've ever played in my whole life. So you guys might know, my next plan, it's that I'll be uploading a completely different series. It's called Road to Glory or Club and Country. Either way, it will be feature a Italian club, a second division. I haven't quite decided yet, but it will be decided soon because that video will be out on Monday, I hope. So hopefully what I'm going to do is that in that series I'm going to condense everything together. Hopefully we can wrap that series off relatively early. So for example, for the Brighton series, I have been actually uploading 4 games, around 4 games. What was it, 4 games an episode? So what I'm going to do is that I am trying to maybe do 6 or 7 games in one video. Hopefully that will be the case. Again, trying to wrap that up early. I have no guarantee if I will be uploading every day, but at least if I upload more gameplay in there, then the video or the series will be wrapped up quickly, and of course just in time, perfectly for the EA Sports FC 24. That's what I'm hoping for. Of course, I think by the end of August or mid-September, I'll be able to finish that series. And during that time in September, I'll be traveling back to Hong Kong, where my home was pretty much, for 2.5 weeks. So I'm sure there might not be any upload or might not be any gameplay during those times. So hopefully hopefully that series is going to be wrapped up fast. Again, it's a Italian league. Road to Glory, Club and Country. It is going to be a little bit tough on that one, but hopefully we will see. But let's talk about the of course, I mean, this is the last episode of the series. Why not talk about the Brighton game more? Because you know what, I mean, we're not going to say the word Brighton, or at least I'm not going to say the word Brighton for the next few months or for the next few years in the career mode. So yeah, we won the first game in a very dramatic fashion, losing 2-0 to Newcastle at one point, but somehow climbed all the way back from 2-0 deficit to 4-2. And this is, of course, the series, the episode where, to find out whether we get a quadruple or not. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm just commentating, narrating the whole game. So you guys will have to find out. So stick to the video till the end to find out what happens in the end. But right here, pretty much the last game of the series. I mean, last game in the Premier League, last ever game in the Premier League for Brighton in Season 4, at the end of Season 4, pretty much. So right here, again, the team that we have in this game, again, this is pretty much doesn't quite matter, to be honest, because we already won the league. I mean, I don't want to risk of any injury, so decided to put on a pretty weak team, but honestly, it's still been pretty good. Ashton, our youngster, scoring a beautiful goal right there. Just very nice work between himself and Porter as well. Unfortunately, both of them will be heading to the door by the end of the start of the next season, of course. I mean, who knows? I mean, I wasn't quite planned that next series we will be the last one, but somehow it is what it is. So I mean, we got whatever we need, and here comes Ashton. What a great goal right there. 47 minutes in, a long shot with his left foot. I mean, this guy, we have 4 central attacking midfielder. We just couldn't really feature him into any of the games again. I mean, Alex Scott is the 3rd choice, but somehow this game doesn't quite matter. So I'm sure nobody quite cares of how this result or how this game's going to turn out to be in the end. But in the end, I'm trying to keep everybody fit, even though there's fringe play coming on as well. Of course, I do not wish them, any injury happening to them. Again, maybe they could feature in, one of the games we're going to play. Who knows? Or maybe even there as a bench player, you still need them just in case for some games. And right there, unfortunately, conceded 2 goals in a row after scoring 3 goals in a row, pretty much in the first half. And still, we're quite in the game, but 86 minutes here. We got a counter-attack. Here comes Jacob Ramsey coming on off the bench. Just off the bench, actually. Look at him go. Look at how he goes right there. Just dribble around the defender and pretty much go all the way to the end. And what a beautiful solo goal. And we have pretty much scored this kind of goes for many, many times. I mean, again, here we go again. Just out of nowhere, we hit the ball out just like that. Boom. 38 down. 38 in, 38 down. Here we go, guys. We are done with Season 4. And in the Premier League, again, 38 games. We won, 31, 32 games, drawing 1 or 2, but losing 5. Something like that around the line. But this is pretty much the wrap-up in the Premier League. Again, a great series. A great Premier League for us. Great campaign in the league despite some quite unnecessary loss at times. But here we go. 4-2 was the final score. Last ever seen in the Premier League. And look at us, 97 points. We're 3 points away from hitting a century of points. Later on, winning 32 games, drawing 1. We scored more than 140 goals. I'm sure I might have scored more before. Not quite sure, but 3 teams going down: Fulham, Stoke City, and also Burnley. Of course, Stoke City and Burnley, they recently got called up or recently got promoted. And this is the big game that everybody has been waiting for. I've been waiting for. You guys have been waiting for as well. PSG, Paris Saint-Germain, away. Well, not quite away. It's a neutral ground, but here we are. After a tough group stage, disappointing first game, and somehow cruising our way through in round 16, quarterfinal, also semi-final as well. And PSG is definitely the toughest opponent. It's such a cliche to say that, but whichever, the opposition that you're going to face in the final, it also shows how good of a level they are at. But look at the lineup right there. They're Van Dijk, Christensen, Hakimi, Donnarumma, De Jong, Gravenberch, Rashford, Rafinha, and also Mbappe. This is going to be a tough game, to be honest. But look at the front line for PSG. It's going to be tough, to be honest. We're pretty much playing the same formation, playing 5 at the back, but we have more players in the middle to kind of like stabilize, playing that kind of triangular passes, triangular formation in the middle, hopefully providing more stability in the middle. But of course, this game also shows how much we will miss Joe Gilhart, because again, we need goal threats. We certainly do have goal threats, but certainly having Joe Gilhart in the team is definitely not going to harm us in any way. But here we are, the trophy, the Champions League trophy. Of course, the one last trophy in our journey. Whether we can win that, we will have to see. Whether we can complete the the quadruple, it really depends on how we are in this game. Again, it is going to be a very tough game, but we have definitely put on the toughest squad that we have. Again, not the toughest because we don't have Joe Gilhart, but like I said, this game, I've been waiting for this game for so long. First time ever in the Champions League for Brighton, and somehow we are just here. 28 minutes in, we have been quite dominating the ball. We have a few chances, good few chances, but here comes PSG out of nowhere. Look at Mbappe goals. This is such an unlucky goal, isn't it? It is a known goal by Ndika, I believe so. If not, probably Jonathan Tah. It was a deflection. It was a good save by Martinez, but it was a deflection off one of the defenders. Turns out to be a known goal. 75 minutes in, we couldn't really find a chance, and right here, actually, Mateta did comes on right there, and here comes us for a chance. Close check. This guy scoring equalizer in the 76 minutes. This guy, man. this guy has been with us for so long. Of course, replacing Javier Vieira. Obviously, he didn't really have a good game, but having quality like Hulshek in a moment like that certainly needed to be. 83 minutes in. Here comes PSG. And we got the ball just like that. Here comes Gavi looking for a pass to Sesko to the right-hand side. And he is going to drill that one to the bottom left corner, hitting inside of the post. And we have potentially won this game. 85 minutes in, pretty much scoring the winner right here. And everybody celebrating, even on the bench right there. Everybody coming off the bench and trying to celebrate with the team as well. I mean, what a good goal. But more importantly, Gavi got the ball, or retrieved the ball in the middle of the park, and provide a very, very nice through ball to Sesko. Good first touch, and more importantly, a much better finish right there. Could have probably sweated to Mateta, but, you know, with him, you know, having that much of a confidence, you shouldn't be passing. You should be going for the goal. And this guy, Sesko, has been incredible for us throughout the whole journey. And right here, right after the kickoff, 85 minutes, and here comes PSG. You know what? They are going to put everybody forward. They're trying to pour everybody forward, make sure that they get an equalizer. 87 minutes in, right there. It was a poor mistake, poor judgment by Lamptey. And here comes Timber again. Ooh, the guy who just signed for Arsenal. But here comes Mbappe out of nowhere. Poor defending in general. Everybody seemed to be very stubborn on the ball, off the ball as well, not doing the greatest job off the ball. And just like that, I mean, if you don't pay attention, this is what happened, to be honest. Just the concede goal. But again, we will never ever give up. Pretty much our last chance before going to extra time if somehow the line stays score. But right here, Mateta scoring our winner right there. Potential winner. Is it a potential winner, or is this a definite winner? Mateta, this guy, I signed him not to be a starter. I signed him for depth. But in this game, out of nowhere, out of all the odds, good touch, good first touch, but what a finish right there. Drills that one to the bottom right corner. Donnarumma has no chance, and we have a few more minutes, actually a few more seconds to go. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We have completed the quadruple, the historic quadruple. I believe we are the first team ever in the history of the Premier League football, or even in the history of any football, to win a quadruple. But a game like this, 3-2, it's such a tough game to play, guys. Such a tough game to play. We're pretty much trying to play very safe at the back. We're trying to keep possession. We're trying to find spaces, find chances we can. But we just couldn't throughout the whole game. I mean, Mbappe scoring the first goal, well, Jonathan Tah with the own goal. It was very tough for us to make a comeback. But 75 minutes in, scoring an equalizer. But Hosek, again, a beautiful finish. Top right corner, literally smashed that one. Donnarumma had no chance. And later on, Sesko, thought to be scoring a potential winner. Great touch, great finish to the bottom left corner. Donnarumma, again, no chance. But, again, a lapse of, laziness or poor judgment at the back right there. Conceded a goal. But more importantly, Mateta is the hero. Turns out he is our cult hero in the team. And Martinez right there, lifting the trophy up to complete our quadruple. Fourth time lifting this trophy in the past 4 or 5 episodes. I'm very, very proud of the players. Of course, I'm very proud of the signings that I made for the players. Again, only a few of them stayed, but to the players who stay, Mwebu, who else? Mwebu, Tarek Lamptey, Estupinian. I'm sure there are more. I just couldn't really. Caicedo as well. I think these 4 players are the only players who stay with the Brighton career mode, or for Brighton during all these times. I mean, in my Fulham career mode back then, I don't think any of them stay pretty much. But this is what we're talking about. It's just insane depth for us. But more importantly, winning the one last trophy that we need is something that we have been all along waiting for. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 2025-2026 Champions League champion will be belonged to Brighton Hove Albion. And just like that, that's the end of this. That's pretty much the end of the episode, the end of the series. Trying to go for the recap again. Winning 6-2 against Man City in the FA Cup. Cruising our win. Again, similar scoreline with the PSG one, 3-2 against Liverpool in the Carabao Cup. And looking at the player stats in the Premier League, again, Joe Gilhar scoring 33 goals despite beating the record in the game, but it doesn't really quite beat the real life record of Erling Haaland, 34 goals. But looking at the objectives, again, kind of neglect the objective at the moment because, again, we are all trying to win the trophy. But looking at our squad one last time, of course, some important signing towards the end. Murek, again, I mean, good backup goalkeeper compared to the one that we had, the youngster that we had. But Murek is such a much better goalkeeper, an experienced goalkeeper. But looking at the squad, just insane. Good depth that we have. I mean, looking at our center back area, I mean, we have been pretty much signing all superstar. Again, the late addition of Jonathan Tah definitely did help us in a way to kind of boost us a little bit, extra in the defensive line. But looking at the right wing back area, Lamptey has been the captain pretty much after I forgot who left. I forgot who was the captain back then. But certainly Lamptey has been one of the players that I've been keeping, of course, and Weibo as well. Unfortunately, diagnosed with the heart condition, couldn't really be able to play in real life. But hopefully, the fact that allowing him to stay on in this team certainly helps him to achieve his dream. Caicedo, again, quite of a disappointing one for him. I mean, didn't really quite getting a lot of game time towards the end, but it is what it is. And of course, looking at our striker area, Sesko, Skamaka, Mateta, and also Joe Gior as well. I mean, these players have been amazing for us. And of course, we got to talk about Fabio Vieira kind of coming into the run in towards the end, scoring at least 7 to 8 goals, but all those goals have been amazing. And pretty much we have arrived towards the end of the season right here. I mean, a beautiful sight. Winner, 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 first place, 4 trophies, quadruple win. And that's how we are going to end the series right here, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to say thank you guys for the amazing support. I mean, it's not always easy to support a channel like this, very inconsistent at times. But to the ones who have been sticking with this channel, sticking with this series, I love you all. It's quite tough, when I have other stuff to do in my life, and this is pretty much my leisure. This is kind of my hobby, that type of thing. But you guys stick with me throughout the whole journey, and I love you guys. And of course, whoever leave the likes, commenting, showing support to the channel, to the series, I love you guys a lot. Without you guys, I wouldn't be continuing this series. But I'm gonna leave it off here, guys. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys are new to this channel, somehow arriving to the last episode, well, I do career mode once in a while, but this is one of them. Certainly, if you guys are interested, you can go back to the first video that I uploaded. I'm sure the quality is a little bit poor back then, but it's all about the journey. And the next episode or the next series will be uploaded on a Monday. I'll be taking Sunday off. So hopefully you guys enjoy the Sunday off. And I'll see you guys on Monday with a new series. You guys will know what team I'll be choosing, I'll be playing, and you guys will know what kind of objective that I want to do with the team. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in a bit.